This video tells the story of Hans Wilsdorf, the orphan boy who created Rolex, one of the most luxurious watch brands in the world. Early life and misfortunes. Hans Wilsdorf was born in Germany in 1881. He became an orphan at age 12 after both his parents passed away. His uncles sold his family's business and sent him to a prestigious boarding school, which he disliked. Despite his initial depression, he focused on his studies, excelling in mathematics and languages, which would later prove crucial for his career. On his own and entering the watch industry at 19, Wilsdorf moved to Geneva, Switzerland, and worked as an apprentice for a pearl exporting company, learning business tactics. He then accepted a job at Kuno Cordon, a major watchmaking business in Le Chaux-de-Fonds, Switzerland. Here, he worked as an English correspondent and clerk, gaining immense knowledge about watch production. After serving in the army, he moved to London to work for another watch company, where he successfully increased sales. Founding Wilsdorf and Davis in 1905, with financial help from his brother-in-law Alfred James Davis, Hans Wilsdorf founded Wilsdorf and Davis Limited, which would later become Rolex. They partnered with a Swiss watch company, Hermann Aigler, to import watch movements into England and place them in watch cases. Wilsdorf was a firm believer in wristwatches, even though pocket watches were more popular at the time due to their perceived accuracy. He spent years traveling and learning from other watchmakers to create a reliable wristwatch. The birth of Rolex by 1908, Wilsdorf and Davis was a top firm in the English watchmaking industry. Hans wanted a high-class, catchy, and short name for his company, and after much deliberation, Rolex was born and trademarked. Rolex gained international fame during World War I, as soldiers found their reliable wristwatches easier and safer to use than pocket watches, helping them coordinate attacks. To avoid British taxes and due to anti-German sentiment, Wilsdorf moved the company headquarters to Biel, Switzerland, in 1914, and then to Geneva in 1919. He also officially changed the company name to Rolex Watch Corporation Limited in 1915 and registered the famous five-star crown logo. Innovation and marketing genius. In 1926, Rolex released the Rolex Oyster, the first ever waterproof wristwatch. Hans Wilsdorf's marketing genius was showcased when he had Mercedes Gleitz, a woman attempting to swim the English Channel, wear the Rolex Oyster. The watch emerged in perfect condition, leading to massive publicity. Rolex further marketed the Oyster by displaying them in fishbowls in dealerships. The brand continued to gain prestige through associations with events like the flight over Mount Everest and Malcolm Campbell's speed record. New models and legacy. Rolex continued its innovation by introducing the Rolex Oyster Perpetual in 1931, the first waterproof and self-winding wristwatch. Despite personal struggles, including his wife's death in 1944,